Hello guys, welcome to another video. Hope everyone is having a good weekend, and most people who are watching this video might have placed a PS5 pre-order. Even though the console has been released in November 10th, many new games have launched, and many popular game franchises are rushing to launch their new title. And today, we are going to see the 10 upcoming games, which are expected to release for PS5 console. Disclaimer: the games are numbered randomly. At number 10 spot we have The Lord of the Rings Gollum. The Lord of the Rings Gollum is an action-adventure game developed and published by Daedalic Entertainment. It is based on The Lord of the Rings. The game is playable in platforms like Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One and Xbox Series X/S consoles in 2021. Hope this must be exciting, as much as the Lords of Rings movie. Comment me down guys, if you love the Lords of Rings movie series. Even this can become as popular as the Lords of Rings movies, or it can have a player base drop, like the Avengers game. I don't know. Comment what you think about this game. Let's move on to number 9 spot. At number 9 spot we have the Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Quarantine. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Quarantine is a 3-player, tactical co-op shooter set several years in the future of the Rainbow Six universe. It is developed and published by Ubisoft Montreal, and it is also playable in major platforms like Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. Rainbow Six series are very popular and I am so excited about this game. At number 8 spot we have the Outriders. Outriders is a third-person shooter game developed by People Can Fly and published by Square Enix. It is set to be released on February 2nd, 2021 for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S. It will also release on Stadia. A detailed video about Stadia is coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Outriders is a RPG game like Cyberpunk 2077, where we can customize our character and set our background, and each one has a special ability. We forgot Cyberpunk. At number 7 spot we have the Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk 2077 is an action role-playing video game developed and published by CD Projekt. It is scheduled to be released for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Stadia, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S on the 10th of December 2020. Adapted from the Cyberpunk franchise, the story takes place in dystopian Night City, an open world with 6 distinct regions. Players assume the first-person perspective of a customizable mercenary known as V, who can acquire skills in hacking and machinery, and arsenal of ranged weapons, and options for melee combat. Guys, this game is absolute lit. The lead quest designer Paul Sesko said that they gave insane details even in the trash or garbage stuff. Don't miss our before you buy video for this game because this game is quite interesting. At number 6 spot we have the Resident Evil Village. Resident Evil games. At number 5 spot we have the God of War Ragnarok. God of War Ragnarok is an action-adventure game developed by Santa Monica Studio and will be published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. It is scheduled to be released in 2021 for the PlayStation 5. It will be the 9th installment in the God of War series, the 9th chronologically, and the sequel to 2018's God of War. Loosely based on Norse mythology, the game will be set in ancient Norway and feature series protagonists Kratos, the former Greek god of war who remains the only playable character, and his young son Atreus. It is an PS5 exclusive game, and story of this game will be covered in my future videos, so don't forget to subscribe my channel. At number 4 spot we have the Far Cry 6. Far Cry 6 is a first-person shooter game developed by Ubisoft Toronto and published by Ubisoft. It is the 6th main installment of the Far Cry series for Amazon Luna, Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Stadia. The game is set on Yara, a fictional Caribbean island ruled as a dictatorship by El Presidente, Anton Castillo, who is raising his son Diego to follow in his rule. The player takes the role of guerrilla fighter Danny Rojas, attempting to topple Castillo and his regime. The story of this game seems to be interesting, as this contains dictatorship and freedom fighting stuff, and the island Yara represents Cuba. At number 3 spot we have Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 is an upcoming survival horror action role-playing game developed by Techland and published by Techland Publishing. The game will be released for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X, and yes, the game is the sequel to 2015's Dying Light. Dying Light 2 is an open-world first-person zombie apocalyptic-themed action role-playing game. The game begins 15 years after Dying Light, starring a new protagonist named Aiden Caldwell, who is equipped with various Parker's skills. Players can perform actions such as climbing ledges, sliding, leaping off from edges, and wall running to quickly navigate the city. It is the best game for people who like zombie apocalypse and Parker. And many people is waiting for this game, as the last game came in 2015. At number 2 spot we have Hitman 3. Hitman 3 is an upcoming stealth game developed and published by IO Interactive. The game will be the 8th main installment in the Hitman series and the 3rd and final installment of the World of Assassination trilogy, following Hitman 2016 and Hitman 2, 2018. It is set to be released for Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Stadia, and Nintendo Switch on the 20th of January 2021. Like its predecessors, Hitman 3 is a stealth game played from a third-person perspective, and players once again assume control of Assassin Agent 47. Players who owned Hitman 2016 and Hitman 2, 2018 will be able to import maps, levels and their progress into Hitman 3. The game will feature PlayStation VR compatibility on the PlayStation 4 version, with support for PlayStation 5 via backwards compatibility. The VR functionality will also retroactively apply to levels imported from the previous 2 entries. Unlike Hitman 2, there will be no multiplayer modes, with Sniper Assassin being purely single-player, and Ghost mode being removed entirely. Finally, at number 1 spot we have the Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Forbidden West is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Guerrilla Games and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. It is set to be released in 2021 for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. It is the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn 2017. Horizon Forbidden West continues the story of Aloy, a young huntress of the Nora tribe, sent on a quest to the arcane frontier known as the Forbidden West, to find the source of a mysterious plague that kills all it infects. On her journey across these unguarded lands, Aloy encounters hostile regions ravaged by massive storms, and occupied by dangerous enemies and deadly machines. She also discovers a vast array of environments and ecosystems, including lush valleys, dry deserts, snowy mountains, tropical beaches and ruined cities, both above and below the water. This game is perfect for who likes explorations. So, thanks for watching guys. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and press the bell icon, and I upload videos every weekend. Stay tuned for that. Bye.